What do you think about the NFL kneeling?
Well, with the whole NFL kneeling, started a couple years ago, and the big reason why people were kneeling was to kind of just give the awareness that there were a lot of cops and shootings, specifically African Americans. So some players rallied around Kaepernick, and they decided to take they actually started to sit, and they decided that sitting during the national anthem was bad, so now they went to a kneel, and the kneel, they think that it's not as bad as sitting. And so the whole purpose of that side is to basically bring awareness to the violence that is happening between cops and African Americans. And so, and then the other side would look at it as it's disrespect to the flag, disrespectful to military. And, I see both sides. I understand both sides, and I get why both can be offended. But I'm kind of neutral on that one.
The former San Francisco 49ers quarterback filed a grievance against the NFL in October 2017, accusing the league of colluding to keep him off the field after he started protesting during the anthem in 2016. In March 2017, Kaepernick left to become a free agent before the 49ers. Many players followed Kaepernick's example. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, then famously tweeted, "If a player wants the privilege of making millions of dollars in the NFL or other leagues, he or she should not be allowed to disrespect our great American flag or country and should stand for the national anthem. If not, you're fired. Find something else to do." It's been 2 years since Kaepernick enacted a radical protest on the sidelines that unraveled the normal surrounding NFL Sundays. Players followed with similar fever, dropping to a knee to protest the injustice continuing against players of color. What do you think about the NFL kneeling?
Well, I really don't like the policy of kneeling for the anthem. I just think there's different ways that you could protest, and I understand the message that they want to get across. I really do. But I just think the flag ought to be, everybody ought to be at attention.
Do you think there's a better way to protest?
Definitely. Now, obviously Martin Luther King taught nonviolence, and it, that's the way to do things. And so, it just brought too many people divided when they started to kneel.
Are you happy it's done?
I don't see it as much anymore. The guys that were kneeling were also doing really good things in the community. So it is a really, really tough subject, but I do think it's better off that it kind of went away.
Former CIA Director Michael Hayden said, "As a 39-year military veteran, I think I know something about the flag, the anthem, patriotism, and I think I know why we fight. It's not to allow the president to divide us by wrapping himself in the national banner. I never imagined myself saying this before Friday, but if now forced to choose in this dispute, put me down with Kaepernick."
Earlier this year, Trump had this to say: "The NFL national anthem debate is alive and well again. Can't believe it. Isn't it in contract that players must stand at attention, hand on heart? The $40 million commissioner must now make a stand. First time kneeling, out for a game. Second time kneeling, out for season/no pay."
The NFL commissioner had this to say: "The efforts by many of our players sparked awareness and action around issues of social justice that must be addressed. The platform that we created together is certainly unique in professional sports and quite likely in American businesses. We are honored to work with our players to drive progress."